Positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes only. Wizard. Got some lotion on my damn hands, man. Oh, it is a nice 66, 68 degrees here in Texas. Man. Look, it's in the morning, man. I'm up and out, up and at 'em. I had some errands to run this morning, but now I'm headed back to the crib. But I said I wanted to talk about this doggone debate. I didn't watch it. I don't know how many of you did watch it. Before, from what on my timeline, what I seen, from what I seen, let's see, back it up a little bit. From what I seen in the comment section, it was buffoonery. The tactic I've noticed that one of the candidates take is distraction, overtalk, which I knew he was probably going to do that. Really didn't talk about nothing, didn't really answer any questions. Just overtalk my opponent, and when he goes to answer questions, don't let him answer it. Basically, it's just all about overtalk, and that can be frustrating for anybody, and it'll draw you into being. Combative a little bit. The frustration will show. You can't help but to. Man, it's a strategy. Going in, should have knew that. Some of the things that he was saying that I heard. Now, I did watch some of it. Somebody did download it under their page. So I did watch. I did watch some of it. I skipped through a lot of it. I wasn't gonna sit there and go through the whole thing, but we're back in the 60s, basically, where you have, people say it ain't racial. They don't want to make it racial. They don't want to say it's racial, I should put it. But it is. There's a lot of racial stuff going on today, and it doesn't want to be said. It never does. It didn't want to be back then. It's everything but the signs on, whites only signs. You know what I'm saying? So you get everything but that going on, just like in the 60s. That's the only difference. Ooh, shoot. Must be an accident. I went out the other night. I just wanted to go get me a Sprite. It was about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. gas station down the street, probably about a half a mile. And I go in there, get my Sprite. When I come out, as I'm coming out the door, cop is getting out of his car, his patrol car. Now, mind you, I just came out the store. You see the Sprite in my hand. He asked me, "What are you doing out here this late?" I just looked at my Sprite. He said, "Answer my question." I said, "Just came and got a Sprite." Why? He said, "Because we got a call that fits your description." I said, "Really?" I said, "What description is that?" He said, "Yours." I said, "Okay, so now what?" I said, "I doubt you got a description of me. Highly doubt it." And if that was the case, why don't you call for backup and we can settle this, that, and the other. But the long story short is, he just wanted to run my name and see if I had any warrants or this, that, and the other. You know what? I'm not gonna argue with no cop, whether he's being an asshole or not. I don't have time for that. I'm not gonna sit here and say you don't need my ID for this, that, and the other, because I don't have time for it. No, I don't think he didn't really actually make a stop or anything, but I ain't got nothing to hide either. It ain't right. No, it's not. I gave him I didn't give my address. I didn't give my driver's license. I didn't give my ID or nothing like that. Because he did ask me, he said, "Is this your car?" I said, "Yeah, it's my car." He said, "Can I see your driver's license registration?" I said, "No." I said, "For one, you know my registration's right there. Secondly, there's my plate." I said, "You run it that way." I said, "I'm not giving you my ID. I told you my name." So he ran everything, nothing came back. So he still kind of pushed a little bit more, trying to entice me into an argument or whatever. I didn't say nothing. After I gave him everything, I shut the fuck up. I didn't say nothing else to him. He just said, "You have a good night." And I just got in the car and left. But those are the type of things as a black man that you have to go through. He didn't call for backup or anything like that. He didn't put his hand on his gun or anything like that. But he was being a dick. Trying to find anything on anything. So, it's gonna get worse because now it's getting cold, especially up north, where people are gonna be wearing jackets, hoodies, hats, and things like that. So then you gotta wear a mask too, so your face is gonna be covered. Be careful. Be freaking careful, people. This is just going to be even more of an excuse for them to act stupid. And if this man gets back in here for another 4 years, trust me, this is nothing. It's going to get a lot worse. You think this is bad? You think being stopped and being killed is bad? Which it is. It's going to be a lot more of it. They want you to fight back. They want you to be combative. They do. This is what they want. Because as you see, you not even being combative, you complying isn't working. They want to have to call back up. Even if I've seen videos where guys were just standing there with their hands on the fence, spread eagle, all of that, and he just starts wailing on the guy. Now, there's no audio to it, but that doesn't matter. You get him in a position where he's complying. No matter what he says or how he says it, he's complying. But yet, this cop still, and I know there's a lot of you seen it on YouTube or whatever, he still beats the shit out of him. And the other cop, the female cop, stands there watching, calling for backup. Like he's doing, and he's still, even with this cop doing what he's doing, he's not fighting back. But the cop is still just wailing the shit out of him. These are the things that we have to deal with. And don't say, oh, that's just, I'll be damned. Somebody took my parking spot. Anyway, these are the things that we have to go through daily. I wonder if I should park next to my daughter. Trying to think, should I? Yeah, I think these are the things. Oh, I hate parking there though. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna park right where I said I was gonna park. These are the things that we have to go through on a daily basis. Yeah, I get cops who I drive past, they steering. You know what I'm saying? But they keep going for the most part, because I'm not speeding, I'm not doing anything. I try not to look suspicious. I see them out of the corner of my eye, whatever, and I just keep it pushing. But why do I have to go through that? Yeah, I'm gonna pull in. I'm not gonna bang in. Damn, it's not the spot that I wanted to be in. Cause I gotta go get the car washed anyway, so it don't matter. But yeah, why do we have to go through that? And I hear people saying, well, stop fighting back, stop, being a smart ass or whatever. I see white people doing the same exact thing. I see white folks doing the same exact thing. And they just either get tased for the most part, or they go home, at the end of the day, they go home to their families unscathed. 8 times out of 10, unscathed. But as a black man or a person of color, 4 times out of 10, you getting your ass whooped, or you don't make it home. So, but this is the world right now that we're living in. You have to be very careful. I'm not gonna live in fear. I'm not. When you start being ignorant towards me, as far as a cop goes, I'm only gonna let that line go so far. You know what I mean? So if you're absolutely being a dick and you're trying to bait me into something, that's not gonna work. You might as well go head on with that. First of all, I'm already threatening to you because 1, I'm a person of color. 2, I'm 6'7". I'm a wide dude. So if they ask me to step out the car, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be 34 cop cars around with guns and ready to shoot. Just not me doing anything, just being who I am and what I look like. That's the way I feel. I shouldn't have to feel that way. I never did before, really. Um, because back when I lived in Michigan, I had no problem with police. None. Especially state police. I had more problems with the city cops, well, certain city cops, than I did with state police. State police, for the most part, man, they cool as fuck. The ones I've run across. Even most of the county. That's why I say your local laws, your local government, your state government, vote. Vote on those. The presidency, that's up to you. I don't vote in the presidency elections. I vote my local and state. The reason why is that's where I live, and that's where my vote is going to carry the most weight as far as my surroundings. Okay, so judges, you know what I'm saying, trying to change the laws, you know, and things like that, man, to make them more fair or whatever. Get a person that's in there who's going to be fair, where you're going to feel like your vote actually did some good. Only voted in one presidency election, of course, it was Obama. I ain't ashamed to say that. But I will say this, he didn't do the job that I thought he was going to do. I'll say that. I'm going to say he didn't do a bad job, but he just didn't do the job that I thought that he was going to. He didn't make the changes that I thought he was going to make. And that's just not for just black folk, that's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. I got nothing against Obama. I'd vote for him again. But like I said, local and state government, that's why I think my vote counts the most. We're living in hard times, man. It's got to a place where people are just showing their ass. Nobody has a filter. They're not afraid to say anything. They're not afraid to come up to you and try to bully you because of this presidency that we have right now. And a lot of people are getting their ass whooped and don't understand why. Look, even though you trying to make it the 60s, this ain't the 60s. Ain't nobody going for that bullshit. So I'm just telling y'all. Tell your friends, tell the people that you know who are assholes, stop fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us ain't taking no bullshit. If you come up to me with that crazy shit, yeah, it's gonna be a hefty problem. And I mean hefty. Because if I'm gonna go to jail, it's gonna be worth. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be for something that's, one, I'm standing my ground. Two, I'm protecting myself and my family, who's ever with me. So I'm not going for it. Right, this is the time of unity. This is definitely the time of unity, and we've got to, because those people are actually coming out of the woodwork with how they feel. So you have to either check them or protect yourself, because there are people who are against racist people. Don't care if you're the same race. If you have friends of if you have friends of color that you don't see color, you know what I'm saying, you believe in right and wrong, they're against you. You know what I'm saying? So they're basically treating you the same way you're treating a person of color. is just stupidity to me. Because everybody's here on this earth trying to do the same old thing, and that is survive. That is, just have a peaceful life, um, be happy, all of that. But that's not the way of the world. It never has been, and it's going to continue to be the same way. My mind, we can fight for it, fight for it, fight for it, fight for it, and fight for it. But yeah, we are at war every freaking day. No matter what you think about it, it's a war going on. It's a battle. So people can say what the fuck they want. That's just what it is, whether you want to see it or not. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, on a positive note though, tomorrow's another day. You know what I'm saying? Your vote counts, man. It does. That's just where you put it at, where you make it count at, where you gonna really feel it at. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter who's in the presidency. It's gonna be you're just voting for the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? So even with Biden in there, his track record, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's been in government, he's done this, he's done that. He just wants the black vote. You know what I'm saying? So him, nominating Kamala, she has a history of, prosecuting to the fullest of the law in her favor for political reasons. You know what I'm saying? So she'll never get my vote either. You know what I'm saying? So, am I voting for the presidency? No. I'll tell you that flat out. No. State and local government. People probably, probably be upset about it. I don't care. It ain't your vote. You know what I'm saying? It's mine. I do the fuck I want. So you want to be pissed, be pissed. And for those of you who are on my page, that you're there just to see what the hell I'm doing or how I'm swinging. I mean, shit, I don't care. There's a lot of shit, behind this camera that just not gonna know about. Just because I post something on Facebook, it's just a post. It's just a post. But even at that, if you think you can read me like that, then that's your book. That's your book. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I have people who are close to me. They already know what it is. Anyway, go out and vote, man. Make sure you vote. Even if you don't vote for the presidency, even if you do vote for the presidency, vote your local and state government, please. I could sit here and talk about reparations and all of that, but that'll be for another video. I just wanted to get this off my chest for right now. But like I said, I knew it was gonna be a clown show under the big top. It's gonna be like that until it's over. So just stay positive, everybody. It's you just live your life one day at a time, and just keep it moving. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And be aware of your surroundings. Please, 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 please be aware of your surroundings. There's no justice for colored folks. So, but at the same time, don't take no shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather die on my feet than die on my knees. So, positive vibes. Positive vibes. Positive vibes only. I'm out, man. Ooh.